Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Gold, my Unown run. Yep. Time to make my way north of Cerulean City, because I haven't finished up all the grinding in Crystal yet, so I can't go after Red just yet. I've gotten Jinx up into the high 60s at this point. I'm still working on it, it's just slow going. Which I guess is to be expected, after all. It does kind of suck, though, still. Because I'd rather be, focusing on Red than spending time on these Unowns. They're just that bad. How can one Pokemon suck so hard? I mean, I get why, Magikarp sucks, because it turns into the awesome Gyarados, but Unown? It's got nothing going for it besides a gimmick, of spelling words. And they're not even words of power. Ugh. They're just boring, average, everyday words. Ugh, poor saps. Yeah, I know, in the anime and stuff they mention their great mysterious powers, but in the game, those great mysterious powers amount to butt kiss. Aw, man, she bought me a doll. It's probably of an Unown, too, just to ruin my day. Like, here, you can put up an A in your room. Isn't that just grand? I'm like, no. It's terrible. It's the worst thing you could have ever done, Mom. The worst thing. Well, time to take on Ellen. Well, at least I'm not using Myrtle for this fight, I guess. Ah, poor Wigglytuff. Such a diverse move pool, but it's just never allowed to have its fun. It wants to be the fun Pokemon that throws around Fire Blast and Thunder Beams and whatever else. Sorry, Thunderbolts, I guess, but whatever. Thunder Beam sounds like a legitimate attack name anyway. Grand Bowl. Guess we're gonna have to go to the Grand Line. Because that's how full of bull this thing is. Man. That was a stretch into One Piece. I think I might have stretched that line further than Luffy does. And I won't shut up about it. About how lame it was. Because that was pretty bad. I was trying too hard there. Oh man, just call me again? Another doll? Gosh darn it, this one's probably a Y. I don't need no Ys. Unless it's a why not. Yeah, whatever. Number 3. Ugh. And now you're making me think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged. I now will know what number 3 is! Oh, man. Maybe I should go back and rewatch that episode later. I was planning on getting a lot of work done tonight. That's why I got myself, Red Core Mountain Dew and the Volt Lightning, and then I got knockoff, regular Mountain Dew. We got lots of Mountain Dew here tonight. Oh, what does Joe know? He knows nothing. Let's just drop you, other Joe. Actually, he's probably other Joe, There's a lot of Joes out there. We don't want to get him confused with Joestar, because that would be really bad. Yeah, of course you're a Stomp Flat. You're a nobody Joe. The worst kind of Joe. You're not even a G.I. Joe. Not really. Mainly because I'm vastly over-leveled at this point. So, none of you are worthy opponents. But feel free to keep dishing it out. I'll just keep knocking you over. They crumble like cookies. Like Diatron 5? Yeah, I know, we shouldn't talk about Diatron 5. That was just a really bad movie. It's best that one be forgotten. Oh, I'm still using the experience share? I forgot about that. That's alright. We'll let Mayweather carry us, you know? Mayweather can go up against, you know, Red later on. I can't imagine it'd be too big a deal. Except maybe for, you know, when we get to Venusaur. Espeon. That one might prove a problem. And I might want to get a new chair that squeaks less. I've just broken this chair so much over the years at this point. I don't know if I want to drop a bunch more money on a new chair either, but maybe I should try some cooking spray or something on it. That might help. I mean, it helps with the exercise wheels for the mice somewhat. Oh, you're gonna stomp me flat? You and whose army, man? Lloyd? Like in Lloyd Webber? Nah. There's not enough cats in this scene for him to be related to that guy. I want to say a Dr. Lloyd out there somewhere, but I can't really put my finger on that. And you got Doc Brown, but... whatever. Just move on. Of course it's too much. You're terrible. Aw, man, another one? No, you're not. If you were tough, this would actually be interesting. As it stands, this is gonna be boring, because I'm just going around curb stopping all of you. It's the worst feeling. It's like being in an RPG or something, being near the end of the game, where your character's just like a completely broken god at this point, and you can curb stomp everyone that gets in your way with like one hit. Like, I use the back of my hand, and everyone dies. I don't even have to use the front of my hand, you know? I'm just like, backslap, you know? It's pretty bad. Then again, I did find a bug in a RPG Maker game earlier. The developer, I guess, left an event active or whatever, so if you go back to a previous area, you actually can run into all the same bosses and stuff from that area just hanging around. They'll fight you again too, but since their fights are meant to lose, you just get stuck. I guess you just keep doing it over and over and over again. Maybe if you let yourself get beaten on purpose, you can warp your way back to the Void and try and get another copy of the legendary Super Sword. I just don't know why you'd want to do that. It wouldn't be the first game where I found where there's a way to break through the time loop or whatever. I remember doing that with one game and it really annoyed me because I had to go back and do a ton of stuff because I had saved afterwards. Would you just get off your high horse and fight me? Seriously. The faster we get this done, the faster I can get to editing this episode. Come at me, super nerd. I don't know why he's got super in his title, though. He's no Superman. And if he's a super nerd, what's the square root of 2? Trick question. It's got an infinite number of decimal values. I guess you always round, though. No. I took whopping like 7 points of damage. You know, a lot more than that to take down my Unown. Even if it only knows one move. Well, that does it for this episode. Next time, you know, we'll make our way to the power plant, and then make our way back to Cerulean City, then back to the power plant. Again. That's gonna be a fun time. Till next time, then. See ya.